This is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Stardew Valley, episode number 135. And we've had a lot of things going on the past few days. It's been very exciting. You will notice in my pack, you can see I have those purple shoes. We upgraded to the Cinder Clown shoes the previous episode, so go back and watch that. We had a lot of things that happened. We got two more of those burst things, whatever those yellow things are. We got more cinder shards left over, which is great because we're going to need them for other things. So I wanted to point out we can now make an ostrich incubator. That came about as Professor Snell, we finished out his museum, and he gave us the recipe to make an ostrich incubator. We do need cinder shards for that. We need 20 of them. We need hardwood and bone fragments. So what we're going to be doing is make sure that we have enough cinder shards, and we are going to make an ostrich incubator, even though we don't have an ostrich egg yet. But we will. It's coming very soon. So we have lots of exciting things that are going to happen here. And so we're going to get started on the 7th day of fall in year number 4. So again, I have to keep showing this incubator because I'm so excited about it. That's a game changer as far as new characters. It came apart as Stardew Valley 1.5 is the first time you can have ostriches. And I love this little creature, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be cute as a bug in a rug. So that's coming. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, we have lots of things that we need to get to because we've kind of ignored the farm the past few days to achieve a couple of goals. And so we kind of alternate between farm duties, which are important, and then going back to Ginger Island at a later date, or going back and forwards and kind of alternating just a little bit. So we're going to say hello to the family, and we got Rose and Harvey Jr. Aren't they cute? They stay that way forever. We have nothing going on today on the 7th day of fall in year number 4. I'm trying to keep an eye out for anybody who's got birthdays that I hadn't noticed or whatever, because you get huge rewards with those loved birthday gifts on the birthday. So, oh, we got 20. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So that is so cool. That was the main thing that we needed. I didn't realize that I had so many. So we're going to put away the things that we don't need to take back with us to Ginger Island, because we certainly won't be going there today. I did get a wonderful tip from, oh, by the way, look at these Cinder Clown shoes. 6 defense and 5 immunity compared to 7 to defense and no immunity. So I think that's a nice upgrade, and I like the way they look. So looks like little brown shoes is what they look like on the little screen. So anyway, I'm going to put them in my wonderful dresser, which I love my dresser. I talk about it all the time. You can do it by categories, and you can see the shoes and things in there and rings and whatever. So I love this dresser. It was one of the coolest things that I think that Concerned 8 came up with. And so we're just going to go ahead, grab the coffee beans, which we don't have a coffee maker yet, but we're going to be working on that. There's a special way to get them. So we got to make sure we water that coffee plant. I forget it all the time. You probably noticed that. And I'm not worried about it. I have 106 regular coffee beans and more other coffee beans. So if I ever do get to make the coffee, I will have plenty of beans with which to do it. Hanging on to that white algae. If you watch some of our very early episodes when we were doing the fish ponds, you'll know why I'm kind of hoarding at algae. So I'll probably not be able to make myself ever stop hoarding the algae. So anyway, when we came to bed last time, we didn't have time to put things away, so we just kind of, hope your farm's doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. Hope it doesn't crumble in the mail. Evelyn, a chocolate cake. She is so sweet. I love Evelyn's gifts. How wonderful is that? Most of the gifts that I get that are foods and things like that, I put them in the refrigerator. And that way, if someone asks for a chocolate cake, for instance, I can take them one. So anyway, we had not put away all of the resources and stuff that we got. We certainly have enough bones. My gosh, we're doing 39. Those I can't remember what they're called. We're getting together the things that we need to make a very special ring. I've showed it to y'all before. It's been a while. So run up here and check out our iridium ore. I'm so glad I did. 720 pieces of hay. They're going to be using some today. Whenever they're inside on rainy days, then they do use the hay from the silos. So my main thing is that by the end of fall, I want to have enough silos filled with enough hay to feed all of the animals all winter. So 28 days worth. And I've had actually done a calculator and say, okay, I have X number of animals. What's the number of, oh good, 2 cranberries. Awesome. That's what we needed. Remember that crop order thing that we had? I wanted to double check that. We have to harvest a total of 100 cranberries. And I wasn't sure if I have to harvest them myself. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Let's grab up the cranberries that these guys had already picked for us and then double check. Some of these quests, they require you to grow them. But let's take a look. Oh my gosh, look at that, 198. I'm 2 away. 2 more cranberries and we'll have harvested all that we needed. And then we have to ship 100 cranberries, which is easy. It doesn't matter which ones we ship. So it's just a matter of harvesting 100 and shipping 100, and we'll get a reward for that. So, awesomeness. All right, well that was good. So I'm really glad that we don't have to go back and plant them all somewhere else and harvest them. Some of those things you do, and so I guess you could use the island farm, which I haven't really done. I wanted to double check that ostrich incubator, bone fragments, hardwood, and cinder shards. We have everything we need to make it. So it's cool. While we don't have an ostrich egg, let's go ahead and make it. That's just exciting to me. We have just enough. We needed 20 cinder shards and the bone fragments we've just been saving. You know, I talk about that in some of the very early episodes that, you know, you become a hoarder after a while. At the beginning, you need to sell everything. No air traffic this morning. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm trying to talk to him again. Oh my gosh. There we go. Give him a little smooch. Love you, Harvey. You're so cute. So anyway, we don't have the egg yet, but I want to make the item, and it's really cool and fun that we can do that. Look at all those bone fragments. I was talking about hoarders. So hoarding is a good thing because you'll end up needing things that you didn't know you needed. Look at that. There we go. We can make one, and let's make one. That has to be used in a barn, which is kind of counterproductive a little bit, because it would seem if they're going to give you eggs and they got to be incubated, that you would put an ostrich incubator in a coop. I don't know why a barn was chosen. I have no idea what he was thinking. So anyway, it has to go in the barn. And I'm just kind of looking around, also giving my animals love. And we're just going to put this somewhere. Doesn't matter where, I guess. Like, I kind of like it having things by the door because it's easier to get to the stuff. Oh my gosh, we weren't here for 2 days, so we got an awful lot of milk from our goats and chickens. Goats and chicken. I'm losing my mind. We have an awful lot of milk from our goats and cows. And we have enough goat milk to do goat. I like to do goat milk if I can, or goat cheese if I can, because it makes so much more money than regular cow cheese. So, an egg is ready, but oh no. Oh no. We've got another chicken ready. I do believe this is our very last dinosaur. So, way back, I had been always doing dinosaurs because they're quiet, and you sell the dinosaur mayonnaise for so much. But someone pointed out that chickens give you eggs every day, and little Velsa was giving us eggs every 7 days. There were 1,300. We're going to sell Velsa, and that's our very last dinosaur. Yes, I'm sure. And we're going to rehome them. That's what we're doing. And if you go back out and you come back in like this, then you get a new baby chick. And I'm terrible at naming the animals. Terrible. You can use this, the randomizer. I hate the names. They're terrible. So let's do Rosie for now. And I've started a new thing where I'm starting to ask my supporters, my YouTube people that have YouTube memberships and the Patreon patrons to get their input on things, and starting to use them for stuff like naming the animals, because I'm so bad at it. So I'm going to be doing, I think I'm probably going to rename all of my chickens, and if you want to help out with that naming process, then yeah, I got to redo this because it was so out of order. It was driving me crazy. Oh my gosh, still have an egg out of order. Oh, on how will I ever survive? If you want to help rename the animals, then if you want to be a member, and then there's going to be, I'll be doing polls of things like that, or asking for names and spinning the wheels and all kinds of really fun things that makes it worth it, at least give you a little benefit for supporting a retired senior gamer. So anyway, the little baby chick was cute. I just love the baby chicks. I hate when the coop is all finished and full and we don't have any more babies. It's Starfruit Day! Oh my gosh. Not Starfruit Day. Ancient Fruit Day. And I love Ancient Fruit Day. I get so excited. And look at all of our fruit trees all loaded down with the fruits. And I like variety. I've talked about this a lot. So I really do like having these extra fruits that we can use to make wines that we can sell immediately, as opposed to the ancient fruit and the star fruit, which have to age for 54 days. So it's good to have, to me, it's good to have other things going in the meantime. So I know a lot of people, that's all they do is they grow ancient fruits. And then they complain about being bored. And I'm thinking, how about some variety? I love having the variety, so I love having different fruits. And so that's why I have all the fruit trees that you can get in the game. Got 2 more growing up above. Got a mango and a banana tree. And then all of the other trees that we had available to us. And that's going to give us lots of extra fruits to put in our preserve jars or our wine areas. And my camera is really off today. I'm so sorry. Sometimes that happens. I get it right, and then once I start playing, then I pay attention. I'm like, it's completely off, and I'm so sorry. It is the way that it is. So anyway, let's see. I had to get them back in order because my apples got out of order, because I'm starting to get higher quality. See those gold star apples now, and 2-star peaches. So I'm just starting to get higher quality, and I wanted to get them all in order. And eventually we'll get iridium quality fruits, which would be amazing. That's even more money. So I love it. So I've got so many fruits now. I'm going to go take them and put some things in here. Right now I've got cranberries, and I do a lot of cranberries, and because I get so many, it ends up with hundreds and hundreds of them. Whereas I can just put them in our kegs here, and I can sell them immediately. So that's kind of where I was going with that. And of course, I'm gonna go. Oh, I gotta go ship the cranberries. That's right. Thinking, why am I carrying the cranberries around? Oh yeah, I need to go ship them. What can I say? Oh, let's see. It is cheese day here in Stardew Valley. I'm so excited. So we've got cheese growing on one row, and the rest of the rows are wine. I may switch this at some point so I can keep them in better order. For now, all we can handle is 1 row of cheeses. I don't have enough goats to do more than that, but I certainly have enough wines to have more. So probably that's what I'll end up doing at some point. It's time to go put ship these cranberries and our wonderful aged goat cheese, which is amazing, and the dinosaur mayonnaise, the last of its kind. Isn't that sad? I'm sad. I'm gonna miss my dinosaurs. So we've got a golden coconut that we need to take to Clint if we can get there in time. We've got this cake that I need to get in the refrigerator. We've got wool that I need to put in my sewing area, which can be used for making cloth. I'm not really into sewing a whole lot in the game. I think I made a dress to wear at one point. Trying to get my head straight. Doesn't look right to me. Oh, I made a dress, but I don't really get into sewing very much. I'm just not interested in it. I don't want to change my clothes a lot. I'm good with what we have. So that is why I just don't get in. I just never have gotten into it. So anyway, just doing the bottom half chores this morning. on this very, very rainy day, which I do love rain in the game. Makes me very peaceful. I guess I'm what they call a pluviophile, which is a person who loves rain and finds it peaceful and calming, which is a true thing. It's a real thing. So I love that I have a term for myself, and I never knew I never heard that before. And it is honey day. Hello, honey. Gather, gather, gather. It's wild honey because our fairy roses that we planted have not sprung up yet, so very carefully picking up our honey. This is kind of another revenue stream. So we get 12 jars of honey at a time, and that's great. Again, I like the variety. And it looks like one of the pumpkins has been, either I missed it when I planted it, or it got taken, which I don't think I think it's close enough to the scarecrow it shouldn't have, so I think I probably missed it. It's kind of in a place where I can't see it. So we'll just go ahead and grab a pumpkin seed and a deluxe speed grow and get that growing as fast as we can. I hate that happened. What that area down there is a decorative area. It has no other use, and what I want is one cauliflower and one melon. I think that looks really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get any melons. You only have 3 crops, the cauliflower, melon, and pumpkins, and we did not get any melons. So it's like, no, you got to dig the hole first. We didn't get any melons, so we're just going ahead and plant these pumpkins. If we get a giant pumpkin, we'll leave it there until summer, and at that point, then we can take it down and try for another giant melon. And we'll just keep trying until we get one. If and until. Hopefully, it'd be great to get it before the end of this playthrough, don't you think? So we're going to throw these in the shipping bin, which is awesome. And put our resources away. And it's too late to go see Clint because I messed around too long. I do that sometimes. I have a plan of what I'm going to do in any particular day, and then things get in the way, and it's like, oh my gosh, I meant to do this, this, and this, and then all of a sudden I don't get those things done. It's okay. It's not the end of the universe. I need to remind myself of that. You know, this is supposed to be a chill game, and it very much is. I like playing in a relaxed, chilled manner. I do have a plan, though. I have a plan for this playthrough. This area down here on the bottom, I used to have, like, on the far left-hand side is where I would put the silos, and I kind of like where the silos are right now, which is very different. I've never done that before, but this area here is where I put another barn for the ostriches, and I'm just not sure where I'm going to fit it in. Because when I cut these mushroom trees down, I don't know, I use them for decoration in my 11-year farm, which I will share with you soon. And just to show you kind of the blueprint of what we've been working off of. But I really think that this area would be, I think I'm going to expand it from the previous playthrough because I didn't have enough area of fresh grass for the ostriches. So I think we're going to expand it, make it a little bigger. So I got to work on that in my head before I just go crazy. We've got this area here where we're growing grass, and then I've got the trees. So I don't know. We're going to do some changes from that 11-year blueprint, and I'm going to have to look at it soon and have you guys look at it with me. As I've said before, always keep your kiln and your furnaces going. I've been slacking off a little bit because I've been running around being crazy. I want to try to make sure that I always have a good supply of bars because you never know when you're going to need them to make something. And if you don't have your bars, then it's very frustrating. That happened to us. We were trying to build something and we needed the iridium bar. Oh, I think it was iridium sprinklers. We were waiting on the iridium ore. So don't wait. As soon as you can make it, start making it right away. And let's run into the bat cave and see what goodies we have in here. A few extra things. Oh, there's a nice orange there. We'll see what quality we get. I don't want to eat the blackberry. No, I do not. We got a gold star orange. We're not even getting those off the trees yet. So that's fantastic. Oh, and our pickles are ready. I'm just loving the way that those silos look like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave them there. 85 jade. So that's great. We're collecting it and keeping it for a trek down into the nasty old skull cavern. Alright, let's see what we're going to put in the preserve jar today. And I think we'll just put some ancient fruit. We had put in pickled pumpkin before to get pickled pumpkins. And that was a good crop to have. And you'll see how much we make on that when the night is over. So I really like the preserve jars. It's one of the fun things that I enjoy doing. I'm saying, oh, that's cool. I love the variety that it gives me. I can put anything. I can put most fruits and vegetables in there. And, oh yeah, I had this orange that I wanted to put away. And the forageable items that we got from the Bat Cave. That's great. That gives us 3 of those gold star oranges, which is great. So we'll just kind of put these things away. Bat Cave was an option in the very beginning. Demetrius comes by and says, hey, I want to set up some experiments. Can I do a bat cave or a mushroom cave? And you get to tell him which one you want, which is kind of cool. I personally like the bat cave. I find that for what I need, it seems to fit my needs. Oh, pickled pumpkin. All right, pickled pumpkin and honey. My goodness, we're going to have a good money night. And it is 10 o'clock. Harvey goes to bed at 10. I like going to bed at 10 too. It just makes sense to me in a role-playing kind of way. And so let's see. Oh my goodness, look at all that we got. Let's look at this. I don't know if you can see this, guys. We've got cranberries. Oh, those cranberries, because we shipped the cranberries. We got the dinosaur mayonnaise. We got the goat cheese. We got the pickled pumpkin. I mean, look at this. This is just great. I mean, that's pretty good money for overnight, right? I'm going to be really missing the dinosaur mayonnaise. Those cranberries were for the quest that we have, or task, or whatever they call it. But you can see how much you can make from them. And so let's go check. 42,879. So that is fantastic. And we're on day 8 of fall in year number 4. And let's see how much it is. 1,173,814. So as you can see, our money is going up. And it will go up exponentially as we continue to increase our production on the farm. Checking the day real quick. It's a Monday, the 8th of fall, year number 4. Nothing going on. We're just kind of watching the Stardew Valley fairs coming up. Spirits Eve's coming up at the end of the month. So we'll be looking for anybody that's got birthdays that we're not best friends with, and we will give them gifts on those days. So anyway, it looks like nothing going on, at least on the calendar. So we can check and see what's happening on the farm. I'd really like to remember to go see Clint today, if I can all. Winter's just around the corner. We need to double check the heating system, turn off the valves, check all the insulation in the house. What? What, Harvey? Don't worry, I'll take care of all. Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate you taking care of that. You're so awesome. Oh, we got some mail. I love getting mail. Hey, I found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it, Pam. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, in my previous playthrough, all Pam ever sent me was beer. But in this playthrough, she has sent me all kinds of things. I mean, good stuff. It's like, what the heck? Here's our 2 cranberries that we needed, that we can ship. And then once that is showing, that once overnight, that'll change. And it'll be, the quest will be done. And I don't know when I'm going to get a substantial reward from Pelican Town Agricultural Fund, so I'm not sure. The special quest board is for in-game, really. It's for late game. It came in as part of version 1.5, so people have been playing Stardew Valley for a number of years. So at that point, usually it's a little bit easier to achieve those quests. I've kind of jumped in a little early, actually. Let's see. I don't even know where to put this. Probably ought to save it. Put it in the fridge? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue on and get our chores done this morning. Go say hello to our lovely farm animal. I love my farm animals. I also love that I turned their sounds off. They were really annoying me. Even though I love them, I didn't need to hear them moo and... Sorry, you're getting noises. Oh my gosh, I put on my do not disturb, and sometimes I swear it goes off by itself. There we go. Sorry. Annie's a half heart old now, and that's good. So once they get more love for you, they will give you higher quality items. So that's the reason, and you have to continue on with that. There is a way down the road where you could fix it so that you don't have to love on them every day, but that's way down the universe from where we are. So what did I do? I got myself out of order is what I did. Oh my gosh. I hate this. So I really, part of it is a little bit of OCD, which I do have, just a little bit. And part of it is it makes sense. The lowest quality is on the far left, the highest quality is on the far right. It just makes sense to me. I don't know why. It always has made sense to me. So anyway, let's go ahead and use I love using the goat cheese when I can, or the goat milk when I can, because we get goat cheese and it's worth a heck of a lot more than regular. So come on, baby goats. I'm going to envision a barn full of baby goats and just hope that they come. So, no, I don't want to eat the large egg. I want to put them away. There we go. Still got that one that's out of order, which is a small white egg. That's driving me a little bit bonkers. Put the one away. It's like, come on. It's, you know, something I've learned is that it is very difficult to play a game, record it, and talk all at the same time and not sound like an idiot. I don't play as well, and I ramble and I repeat myself, that's part of my senior memory loss, is I repeat myself and I don't realize I've already said something. So I'm sorry if I do that. I hope it doesn't bother you. I do try not to, but sometimes I just can't help myself. So let's go down into the cellar. All right, we're going to go put our goat cheese away, and we're up to 7. We need 15 per row of whatever. We've got any of these gold star, that means we're getting close to iridium quality. So we've got some gold star wines that are coming, and I don't remember what they are. It's been so long since I put them in there. So that's okay. It's always an exciting day when you walk in there and you've got something that has popped up. It's like, yeah. Had a mind delay there. It's okay. That was the duck mayonnaise. All right, before this day is over, let's take our tail and go see our buddy Clint. Oh, come on, Pam. Before we go see Clint, I want to go to the desert. There she comes. I want to go to the desert because I have some wonderful subscribers. I have wonderful supporters. And one of my supporters told me the coolest thing about the casino. I am so excited about this. I just can't believe I don't think I knew this because I didn't pay attention originally when I was around the casino. I was like shocked when this person told me. So thank you, Bonkers Busy. You are amazing. The tips that you give me are truly they're important because they help me, but they also help my subscribers and other people who might be watching. And I'm glad I didn't miss that because it was tucked away behind in the shade. And we'll take the clay. And so anytime I come over here and spend the 500 gold to come to the desert, which I only do when I have to, I like to pick up the coconuts and the fruits, the cactus fruit. So someone told me, Bonkers Busy told me, if you come in here, you can use your poker chips that you win to buy something special. So you can buy all kinds of things. You can buy paintings and all kinds of stuff. These rare crows are so funny. But look at this. Farm totems. You can buy it for 500 chips. 500 chips each. You could buy a warp totem for the farm. That just saves me from making them. It saves me from just saves me. So with the amount of chips that I didn't want to use all of my chips in case I wanted to come back and play for more. So I saved some back, but I was able to buy 24 farm totems. That's going to last me 24 trips. So if I don't mess up, then I'll have them for a while. So let's say hello to Sandy while we're here. I should have brought a flower with me. She loves flowers she says flowers from the desert. And we're making pretty good friends with Sandy, I think. Let's check and see where she at. Oh yeah, she's 8 hearts already. So we don't have to give her gifts if we don't want to. It just happens naturally through other activities that give us hearts with all of the villagers at the same time. And so while I'm here, like I said, let's run around and grab the stuff that we can grab. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's cool. And that's a desert trader up there that I told you about. Look at this. You can't get up there. Yeah, so not fair. It's like taunting me. You can't climb up there. There's no way to get up there that I'm aware of. Kind of bugs me just a little bit. Like, you can't have this. Na 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 na. Ticks me off. This area here was kind of a special place one time. Checking around for coconuts, and that nasty looking place over there is the Skull Cavern, which I hate with a passion. Truly hate with a passion. So anyway, thank you again, Bakker's Busy, for telling me about using those I mean, what other use would I have? I don't want to have a whole farm full of those alien scarecrows. I've seen people do that. They just fill their entire fields with them. So I didn't see the need to do that. So I had nothing else to use all that for. So how awesome is it to be able to use them for something I absolutely need, which is farm totems. So awesome. And let's see. Let's put away our clay. We don't get a lot of clay. We have 256. We don't use a lot of it, so we don't get a lot of it. But it seems like we get enough to do whatever it is that we are wanting to do. So that I'm okay with that. I never have recalled, even my 11-year farm, I don't recall running out of clay. Look at that. 24 of those things. I did move them out of the way so I don't use one by mistake. I hate that. I've sent us home way too early by accidentally clicking on one when I was in the volcano, Ginger Island volcano. So okay, back we go to go see Clint. It's 1:20 p.m. We should be okay. And we'll see what we can get with our golden coconut. Something good. Come on. Process the geodes, please. A banana tree, a banana sapling. So we already had one, so we got another one. That's okay. I don't think I'm going to be planting more mango or banana trees in the greenhouse. Most likely what I'll end up doing is putting them on the farm area of Ginger Island. Check the advance. Yeah, I don't think so. Not prismatic jelly for sure, and not 100 taro roots. I would have to go plant them. And most likely I'd have to plant them on the island farm anyway. So let's check down here real quick. Never know when there's going to be something good. Maybe we'll take a real quick expensive trip over to the island. It's so crazy to spend this money. So I could do totems. I can do a very expensive obelisk. You'll notice that it's raining here and it was not raining on the main island. How cool is that? Omni geodes. That's one reason why I cannot pass up these artifact spots here, because look at all these Omni geodes. It's crazy. Look at that. Now we have 5. What? Oh my gosh. So let's come on up here. I got a reason for being here. I know it's just a lot of money to spend that we're not going to go inside the volcano. Oh, look here. Topaz. Need to make a note of that. Topaz on the north end. Topaz on the north end. All right. Let's take a quick look at one of the notes that we got. Look at that. It's by the volcano, and it's where that palm tree comes out, and it says to dig there. So let's do that. Oh my gosh. Not only did we get a golden walnut, we got an ostrich egg. We got an ostrich egg. You know what we're going to do with that ostrich egg? We're going to go put it in our incubator. Yes, we are. Incubator. I'm so excited about that. I cannot tell you. It's just so cute. I was very excited when I first saw them the very first time, and I hope you will be excited too, because they are cute as all get out. And they're actually lucrative. You'll see why in time. I don't want to tell you. Let's see. This is our Leo's area over here. And let's see. Okay, we've got all kinds of stuff here in our way. I always forget exactly where I need to go into that little secret place. And it's just got a couple stones there that I can't see. Okay, this is where I've been making my mistake. I think you're supposed to put these things on, like, the north end is where we get the topaz. I'm going to have to move this around. I don't know what goes on there, but we'll figure this out. It may take a while. Be patient with me, but there's something special about that too. I just love all the new little things that we got with 1.5 that includes all of this island was not here. So, oh, hi there. Everything okay? Yeah. Everything's just fine. Sometimes he has more things to say, so we'll come back. So anyway, I didn't want to hang out here too long, but I did want to go get that ostrich egg. I had a feeling that that secret note was the right thing. I think that I was pretty sure that it would tell us the right... Another spot, seriously? A golden coconut. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. So, okay. It was worth it. Totally worth that 1,000, don't you think? For what we got. We got an ostrich egg, a golden coconut. Awesome. And some more golden walnuts, which we need a lot of. I can't remember for sure how many there are. It's either 130 or 136. I can't remember for sure. I don't remember for sure. I think it was like, I know it's 130. I think it's 130, 136. Eventually, we need to find them all for 100% completion, which is what I'm going for with this playthrough. That's my plan, is to get 100% completion. And once we get to a certain place, and it's a secret that I'm not sharing yet, we will be able to know how far along we are. One thing I'm looking here is I'm trying to keep an eye on to make sure that we're working on our friendships. I had seen somebody walk by and I wanted to make sure. We're working on Shane, Penny, Leah, Leo, Krobus, the dwarf. So I'm getting very close to having the friendship levels that I need and want. Leo's on the island, so I really need to start carrying items for him that he likes, because I don't think of it when I'm getting prepared for the island. I don't think of him. That's Abigail. Let's don't talk about Abigail. There's something going on there with Abigail. Oops. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to go back and watch previous episodes. It has to do with the very beginning and giving gifts and making a huge mistake with Abigail. So eventually we'll rectify the situation, but for now I'm going to avoid her like the plague. So, all right, it's blueberry season, or blackberry season. So, really, I mean, I could go around and, you know, collect hundreds of blackberries from all over the world. But honestly, I'm not using them. So, you know, it's like I'll just take a quick once around to see if I see any, but I'm not going to go out of my way like I did in the beginning when we absolutely needed the money so bad. It was like, let's go foraged. Go forage like crazy so that we can make sure that we have what we need. Okay, so we got almost 20. That's awesome. Oh, and there's another one right there. So what we can do is we can put these in the wine kegs and make wine that we can just immediately sell. So it doesn't happen immediately. We know what I mean. We don't have to age it up. Oh, artifact spot. Oh, we got us a stick. And I think we already had one. The artifacts are funny. They duplicate themselves like that. And for every person that I've heard play Stardew Valley, they always have that one last thing that they have trouble getting. And it's funny because it's something different for everyone. So I was watching this one person and they were not able to find, I don't remember which one it was. Something I already had, and I thought, man, I wish I could just give you this one because I've got 3 already in my chest. Some reason that last one's always hard to come by. All right. Cranberries. I love cranberry season. So as you can see, the way my planting area is laid out, all around the outer edges is going to be the whatever plant gives us multiple harvests, and then whatever's in the middle is what we the things that we are going to be harvesting and replanting, and then eventually we'll be putting other things in there. So just looking, look at that, 475 regular cranberries. So almost 600 cranberries already on year number 4. Isn't that cool? So what I'm doing is I'm picking 2 different qualities so I could get 2 different stacks. So our preserve jars only has the 20 inside plus 1 outside, and the wine kegs have 30 kegs inside and 1 outside. So I wanted to get 2 different stacks, and I could have just done 52, but then I would have to count out, and no, I'm not going to do all that. Let's put away anything that we can to clean out our pack. I was double checking our coral. I didn't realize I had used all the coral. I think I needed it for planting our last batch, if I recall correctly. Got our iridium ore. And let's see, we've got an artifact that we can tuck away. So like I said, that's number 5. I was trying to think what that person was. There was one, I wish I remember what it was, but it was something, on my 11-year playthrough, it was that round disc looking thing. That was the one I was looking for forever. It just took forever to get it. So there we are, 31, awesomeness. And then we can go put the 21 in the preserve jar area. Hopefully I don't already have them in here. And I do, but it's a different quality, so it's okay. We can use 2 in a row, that's fine. I've got so many star fruits and ancient fruits saved up. I'm kind of wanting to do other things for a while until we kind of use up a good bit of that stock. Keep hitting the wrong keys, by the way. All right, now we have an ostrich egg, and now we are going to go put the ostrich egg in the ostrich incubator. There we go. Isn't that exciting? I can't wait. I don't know how long it takes. We'll keep checking back. We'll find out. And naming the ostriches is going to be a very fun game. I hope you can join us. So let's see. I've got a mango sapling in here and a banana sapling. So I think I'm going to hang on to them. Most likely I'll be putting them over on the island and just, grow a bunch of them all in one place. And that just makes sense to me. For a tropical fruit like that, it makes sense to put it on the tropical island that never snows. So, I don't know. I've never really played the island very much as far as the farmhouse itself. It's like I make it and I just use the planting area. Sorry, I got itchy nose. I use the planting area. It makes sense, but anyway. Let's go put our sap away. And I've got plenty of those. And those get used for things, so I'm saving them. And what I find out if I don't use them, look at all those. We have a 40 Omni Geodes. Oh my gosh. And it's getting late. Oh. I think I'm gonna put this beer away. You never know when it can come in handy. When someone needs or wants it. I don't drink it. I don't drink real beer. I don't drink beer at all. I don't like beer. I'm one of those really weird people that cannot stand the taste of it. I mean, I cannot stand the taste of it. Look at all that. 27. Oh my gosh. And I also have mango sapling in there. I need to go combine those. Oh my gosh. It's time for bed. So. Oh my goodness. Something happened. Those are the cranberries we sold. That's the mayonnaise that we sold. Nice. 9th day of fall in year number 4. Crop order done. Oh my gosh, look at this. Cranberries are considered the latest superfood in Zuzu City. Anybody who ships them will earn a substantial reward, $37.50. Look at that, $37.50. I'm glad we did that. I didn't know what I was going to get for it. I didn't remember. I don't know if I ever did it, to be honest with you. Let's check the calendar real quick. 9th day of fall in year number 4. You might notice that I'm kind of expanding the length of my videos just a little bit. I had someone comment that since I'm only doing one video a week, that it'd be nice if there was a little bit more content. So I'm expanding it out to be between 45 and 60 minutes, and it's been hitting 60 minutes pretty much. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's been hitting 60 minutes pretty much all the time. So 1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display for this event. Bring 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. Fair starts at 9. Don't miss it. Mayor Lewis. So, the fair is really a fun event. Oh, let's see. I wanted to thank you for taking care of my special order. All the hard work you've done has been a great boost to the Pelican Town's image. Here's a mini shipping bin as a token of my appreciation. Place it anywhere, and I'll be sure to stop when I make my rounds. Lewis. So we're getting a free miniature shipping bin. It's like a little one of the same one above, and it acts the same exact way. Oh, it didn't grab my bait for some reason. I guess I didn't do bottom chores. I didn't remember, or at least missed that one. I did not do my bottom chores this morning. What? Because I just woke up. What an idiot. You know, it's when it's dark like this, I assume it's the end of the day. It's not. I just woke up. My gosh. No, I'm not losing it. No, not at all. Alright. Gotta go get that coral out of there pretty soon. You don't want it to get 10. So, the shipping bin, I'll have to decide where I want to put it. It's a very useful item, so you don't have to run up to the shipping bin by your house all the time. One thing that I did on my previous playthrough is I put the shipping bin right down here by the honey, so that when I gathered the honeys, I didn't have to go all the way up. I don't know why. It just seemed like a good space. I have no idea why. It just seemed like a good place for it. Sorry. Oh my gosh. At the time I'm recording this, it is springtime and my nose is driving me insane. So, there you go. Alright, 23. That's the rainbow trout roe. Put that up there so I don't forget. Like, oh my gosh, too much to do. On rainy days, your animals do not come out. We've talked about that before recently in this episode, I think. So let's run around and say good morning to everybody real quick. There we go. Go to our auto grabber, and the auto grabber grabs whatever the animals have left. Instead of having to milk your cows and goats, you can have the auto grabber. That's one of the best things, best inventions. And we're sticking with 3 on the cheese machines. I just don't think we're going to have enough animals to justify any more than that, unless I get a full barn full of goats. If I get a barn full of goats, I might add more. Hello, everybody. Look at those cute little chickie. What are you doing there, little chickie? Oh my goodness. I'm just spot checking them. Kind of seeing how their relationships are. And let's see. Grab the auto grabber stuff. All kinds of goodies. Excuse me, duck. You're in my way. But thank you for the duck feather. I appreciate that very much. That's wool, by the way. That comes from the rabbits. You can buy a sheep if you want, but you have to shear them, and I don't like doing that. So I just do the rabbit, and that gives me enough of the wool that I'm good. So let's grab 5 eggs from our stash. What I do is I see what I've got the most of. That's how I decide. It's no big deal. And fill them in there. All right. Excuse me. All right. Check our greenhouse. Everything's looking good. Starfruit should be popping the next day or two. That's always an exciting day on the Monroe farm. And let's see, we'll run down to the cellar real quick. Hello there, Harvey Jr. What are you doing? Alright, just put it away. What do we got now? 10? So cool. We need to get 5 more. If not, then we'll just use the regular cheese. I really hate it that they call them just cheese and goat cheese. I wish it said cow cheese and goat cheese. I don't know. It just would make better sense to me. So anyway. I was just counting them up. And away we go. Oh, let's go put that wool away. I am saving the wool. And I said before you can make cloth, and you'll see some cloth in the chest. So if I ever did want to sew, I can come back here, put the wool on the spinning wheel and make cloth. I don't know why I've not been interested in it. I've been very interested in sewing in some games that I've played. But for some reason, Stardew Valley isn't one of them. And I don't know, I couldn't tell you why. I put that duck feather away. I do have somebody that loves duck feathers, and I like keeping them. A stash of them anyway. And let's see here. Let's put... That's the oak resin. And we're very sadly low on coral. We really do need to go start gathering it from the beach. Because we're very behind on our deluxe speed grow, which is not good. Let's see. Bottom tours. Yep, definitely want to get this coral out of here. You can have it go up to 10, but then you'd be wasting days. So that's kind of why I wanted to get this cleaned out. And we need to get that deluxe speed grow. I'm going to really work on that over the winter. I'm going to go down to the beach, collect extra coral. I think once I get ahead, I'll be fine. Just I never got ahead. I think that's been the problem. Again, it's been so many years since I've started over that I didn't remember how I got started, how I got to where I was at by the end of 11 years. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, I know I need to go buy another another fishing rod and keep it down there by the coral. I hate all these things. These owls and the skeletons. I just don't know what to do with them, so I kind of stick them there for now. I'll probably stick them in a chest when I clean that area up. So, okay. I have to have them in order, even though that's silly. And let's see. Let's keep our town and our furnace going. So, I'm trying to make sure that I'm evening them out, so I want to try to get 60 of each one, and then once I get 60, I'll go on to 70 of each one, just to keep a good stash. We had been using the iron bars, so we needed more, and alright, look at our jade, and our 8 iridium ore. 87 on our jade. So what we're going to be doing with that is, when we get over 100, and I haven't decided how, 105 maybe, we're going to go to the Desert Trader and trade those jades for the staircases so we can get down to level 100 of the Skull Cavern, which is a task I hate, but it's part of the main storyline and you gotta finish it. So we'll be taking those staircases so we can quickly drop down. I showed how to do that when the first quest was go down 25 levels. So now we gotta go down 100. And that will make our life so much easier because I hate Skull Cavern. I'd rather go into the volcano any day. I think the volcano is so much easier than Skull Cavern. So anyway, let's check with Clint. Give us something good, will you? Our buddy here. A mango sapling. Oh my gosh. We've got so many of those. That's alright. No big deal. Back to the bus stop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get it organized one way or the other. I'll use them. I just don't know where. I just don't see me putting them in the greenhouse. I don't want them outside. I might use them for decorative purposes. I did that with, yeah, there's 2, and there was another one. So I think we have 3 mangoes and 1 banana in our other box. I think it's the miscellaneous seed box in the seed shed. Let's double check that. Pretty sure I'm right about that. Yep, makes 3 mangoes and 1 banana. So it takes 28 days to mature those mango trees. Takes a while, doesn't it? And they only grow in the summer on your farm, but year-round on Ginger Island. So that's another reason for putting them on Ginger Island. And I don't want any more in my greenhouse. I don't want to get it clustered too full of trees and things. It's just too much in one space. So we'll figure it out. And I wanted to mention, since this is obvious right now, is I had totally messed up on my recording of this particular episode because my volume was off on my microphone and I didn't notice it. I recorded the whole thing, and of course Stardew Valley saves when you sleep. And so the only way to fix it is to re-record my face and talking. So there's me behind me and I'm talking away. And I don't know what I was saying. I have no script. I don't go off of a script or anything. So I'm recording me on me. And we're going to do a little cleanup here. Kind of, again, looking at this area. So I am going to show you guys very soon what the area looked like on my previous playthrough. It's going to be a little different. Because I am going to expand the area for the ostriches to have more grass. In my previous one, it had just two little strips of grass, and it wasn't enough. But there is a decorative area I want to create over here too. I'm just going to change it up a little bit. So we'll figure it out. But I do like all these mushroom trees because in the previous playthrough, the only way to get mushroom trees were from a random tree in your little forest turning into a mushroom tree. Then you had to clear the area around it and it would drop mushroom seed on the ground and grow a new tree. So it was a really major event when that happened. Well, obviously it's not such a major event. And when you chop them down, you get, what the heck was that? A mushroom cap? So a mushroom cap, I had to go look it up because I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't know when it got introduced. I didn't look at it. It's actually a cap. It's a hat. Now, does that look stupid or what? Oh my gosh. That is the goofiest thing. Oh my goodness. No, I won't be wearing that. I'll put my sunglasses back on. Thank you very much. I look so much cooler. I don't know, maybe I have to go put it on one of the kids or put it on an alien or something. I don't know. That's too funny. I swear I've never seen that before. Ever. In all my years. I don't know when. I'll have to look and see. It just cracked me up to see it. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, it's cute. So I'm just chopping some of these down, just kind of making space, and I just don't know what I'm going to do. You can use, these mushrooms can be used to craft elixirs and things to take into the mine and other areas. I just never have. I've never crafted them myself. So, I don't know. And I used to tap them all the time and save the stuff, and it's like, anyway, I don't know where I'm going to put this extra barn. I'm trying to clear in the way to kind of get a better picture of the lay of the land. But I think what I really am going to have to do is pull up my previous playthrough screenshot and kind of figure out where in this area I'm going to put that barn. Off to the left in the past is where I would put the silos, but I'm really liking where the silos are right now. I think they look really cool there. Very natural. So I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. I think I may leave them up there, which means I've got all of this area down here to do stuff with. And in the past, I did a very decorative area, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I really am trying to leave these other trees just so we can have some wood to chop down. Eventually, we will have chopped all of the wood on the farm that available to chop, and our choices are to go find wood other places because you're always needing more. Or that went all into the water. Daggone it. Ticks me off. Or you can grow a little your own little farm, tree farm. So, not sure what I'm going to do yet. It almost hurts me to cut those down. Look at all little leaves or butterflies. Isn't that cute? Little red mushrooms. That makes me so mad when the tree falls the other way and you lose all the wood. Makes me aggravated. Look at all this stuff we got just from cleaning up the farm. This area here, I still haven't decided what to do with. Oh no, don't fall over there. I just don't know yet. I've always had a grass area right here for the purpose of making extra hay. I haven't decided yet. These trees down here, there's some that are really out of whack. They're crowded, and I don't know. I gotta figure that out too. Looks like we got a bunch of pumpkins that are going to be ready very soon. Hopefully we'll get non-rainy days so that the Junimos can get busy and go collect their little hearts out. Oh wow, -50 energy if you eat a mushroom. But then you can make a elixir that gives you a ton of energy. That's interesting, isn't it? I'm thinking of keeping mushrooms back here in the winter box just because. And I've been keeping a few tree seeds just to kind of have some on hand. I've got way too many on hand. But I do plant trees for decorations. So we'll see what I end up doing, but I like to keep extra. And this is my extra box. It's like, this is obviously the spring seeds, but it's also got the fertilizer, which that I don't use. I need to toss that out of there and kind of reorganize this whole box. But this is what I call my extra and weird stuff. As you can see, having banana and mango trees is kind of weird. The pineapples too. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pineapples. I may plant them on the island farm, but I haven't made up my mind yet. In the meantime, it's 9:50. It's almost time for bed. Kind of cleaning up here and getting ready for the next day. So I think we may end up having a farm day tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. It depends if those pumpkins are ready. If the pumpkins are ready, I may want to stick around to harvest them. Because once I harvest them, I want to replant them with the next batch. It's only the 9th day of fall, and it takes 13 days to grow your next batch. So I'm going to have more than enough time before the end of the year, or the end of the month, which is 28 days. So I got plenty of time, but I can only grow 2 batches of crops of pumpkins, and then I plant other things the rest of the time. So anyway, I'm still thinking about it, what we're going to do in our next few episodes. You got to stay tuned. I don't want to spoil surprises because we do have a lot of surprises coming. We do want to keep our kilns, furnaces going, keep our iron going there. So that's what we're going to do next. We did copper last time. I could do a whole bunch more of these kilns and furnaces, but I'm finding that 2 is enough to keep me in stock of the bars that I need. And as far as busyness, I don't want to be running around filling them all the time. So it gives me plenty of time. I'm going to put my little hat inside my beautiful little dresser. I do want to thank you so much for following me along You guys mean so much to me. I appreciate my subscribers more than I can tell you. Every day I check my list. I pull up my app, and there's more of you on there. So thank you so much for following me along. So I want to thank those that are giving me thumbs up. That's wonderful. If you want to give me a thumbs down, tell me why in the comments down below. I need to know why, because I may want to change something that would be able to change that from a thumbs down to a thumbs up. So please let me know. I want to thank my supporters, the patrons, and the YouTube members. You guys are amazing. You can see their names scrolling across the screen. If you would like to help out a retired senior gamer YouTube channel, just hit that link up down below, and for 99 cents you could have your name on that screen too. So thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. It gives me validation that I'm doing something that other people find valuable, and that means that's invaluable to me. I thought I would have 10 subscribers. I had no idea that I could potentially be making a small amount of income that supplements my retirement income just by doing something that I'm so passionate about. So thank you so very much. I have a Discord channel. If you want to join the conversation, please do. So the most important thing, though, is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.